Well, here's part 3 of this thing on transposons. Let's take a look at it. I'll try and make it shorter than the other ones. Um, but here's the diagram in the Science News about the transposons. Notice that it says at the top is the result, but at the bottom here after that shows the process. It says the transposon cuts itself out of the DNA on purpose. Really, this is usually a breakage, damage to the DNA, and this splicing thing is an effort on the systems of the nucleus to repair the damage. But the problem with this is not so much whether they ever cut themselves out or not, but the anthropomorphism that's going on, the lending the idea of almost human consciousness and will and determination and deliberateness about the transposon doing this because it wants to make evolution happen. You see, there's some sort of a belief in a almost spiritual guidance to evolution that Stephen Jay Gould himself decried as making all evolutionists look stupid and metaphysical. So the transposon moves to a new site, like it's trying to go somewhere. Well, it could be spliced at the nearest section of the chromosome where it broke off. It would be very damaging to a human genetic mechanism to put this transposon on a different chromosome than the one it was originally intended to be on, unless it was a homologous chromosome. And even then, you could get not trisomy, but you could get trigenic, 3 copies, 3 alleles of the same kind, and you really shouldn't. Or you could leave some individual, if this is carried on through generations, with only 1 copy of an allele when everyone really needs to get 2. So this is kind of going against what we know and how chromosomes and genes work in mitosis and meiosis. The other thing here is a retrotransposon, where a RNA molecule that has been made of a gene recopies itself back into the DNA. And this could be done to repair a damage. If you lost the copy of a gene and it had already been made into an RNA copy, then you could RNA copy it back onto the DNA. And again, if it was on the same chromosome, it'd be okay. If it was on a different chromosome, you might have problems if this ended up in a sex cell. And this is what they're depending on it happening, ending up in a sex cell and being actually inherited to the next generation. Let's continue on, but today's lesson really is trying to show you what a transposon is, various ways it can happen, and then how the evolutionists are saying it does it to itself, and it then relocates, like getting itself a little U-Haul and taking all of its nucleotides to a new location. I wonder if it gets a tax break if it's more than 35 nucleotides away from its original position. Well, the tax laws keep changing. But I suppose transposons keep up to date because they know what they're doing. Darwin says so. You keep thinking. God bless, Dr. J.